I was a kid that lived through sexual abuse. Before 10, I'd been exposed to porn, I'd been sexually active, I'd been molested numerous times, trauma, nightmares, and it also led to addiction. My name is Jarell. I'm a member of the Air Force National Guard. I am a religious affairs airman. I've been serving in the military for 22 years. My experience as a National Guardsman has been incredible. I have encouraged a bunch of people to get in and a bunch of people to look at the option. And I say, if you can, at least serve one term. It absolutely has transformed my life, giving me opportunities that I don't think I would have chose on my own. Before 10 to 21, where I was in tech school, it was a continuous path of trauma, of manipulation, hurt, and then you start adding, alcohol, addiction. You become someone that you didn't expect or anticipate you'd become. A part of that carried over into the military. So I was wearing the uniform, but I was also wearing that shame and the addiction. Going to boot camp got me sober. My first experience with mental health treatment, it really came via the people that I started doing like liturgical church worship with. But then they introduced me to mentorship. But it really just started with faith and men getting around, opening themselves up to truth and honesty and talking about their own addictions and the things that they had gone through. And I watched some of these guys that felt like the toughest guys in the world, like break down. But then it took me getting into like small groups that really revolutionized my life. I didn't even understand what I was getting into. I just thought these were just good groups for men. It was military vets from my church that got in my face and said, dude, we see something different in you. You can't heal what you don't touch. I had to get around people that were in the process of healing. Since those times, man, I've done more. And I think it's gonna be a lifelong, process of getting help that I need because of things that continue to come up in my life. And now I'm presently in a recovery group. Recovery group for anybody and everybody, depending on what you have. A lot of guys are there for drugs. I've gone to college, I've gotten degrees, I've trained people in how to fight and trained as a communicator. I've done talks and comedy all around this nation. The moments that I'm most proud of in my mental health journey is, I would say, speaking. That's the scariest thing when you start. I work as a speaker. I've shared over 5,000 presentations around this nation and other parts of the globe, man. There is this stigma, us Blacks or African Americans really do a phenomenal job at leading in entertainment and culture that shapes our world. In history, and especially in America, we have been told shut up a lot. In entertainment, we've been told be this person and you don't be weak. Sometimes we're not recognized for just the tenderness and the humanity of who we are. I believe there's so much PTSD in our communities because of what has happened and what has gone unhealed. When boxing came into my life, it was a breath of fresh air. I could literally take the beating of my lifetime and give it out, and it was safe. And I'm 42 now, and so now I'm coaching it and I'm giving it back to others. If you were like me that used drugs and sex, the moment I put that away and got sober, man, I've lived my best life. I've lived my absolute best life. I've got to share this life with thousands of individuals. That mental health is everything, and you get one mind. It's brilliant, and we need it.